Yeah, I want to make this video on SR, the fine line details of what I've endured and went through, and pretty much everything I could think of in my 3 year process. So I'm just gonna go right in. You're gonna get a lack of sleep for the first couple of weeks, guys. Flat out, you're you're not gonna get much sleep at all. And what I totally believe this is just uh, the Holy Spirit catching you up in time and filling in those empty trenches of where the nutritional factor of your sacred fluid, your semen, will fill in for you. I think my first year on SR, I think I missed like almost a month of sleep completely, like of what my regular routine would have been. I would just lay there in bed, just racing thoughts, purging a lot of my old demons. Um, just I don't know. I literally would feel like I was going crazy. But these are the things that God's going to test you on to make sure that the relationship with you guys is good. He wants something that's truthful, that's honest, that's real, that's tangible. And, He doesn't want to just free you from all these things and then have you hop right back into the world and get into worse trouble, right? So, a positive, I started getting like some of my best workouts, like insane workouts. My first time going on SR, like my first year was my best year of SR because after that the benefits continue, but they're not as intense and insane. But the workouts for absolute sure were just absolutely incredible. I could stay in the gym longer. I could push heavier weight. I would get less exhausted, and yeah, just everything was better. This is probably one of the most important things was of the benefits was my connection to God. I felt so much more closer to God, like insanely close to God. And now I feel like I'm with God all the time at my 3 year journey. Like even like opening my bag of pretzels, like God tells me how to, like literally, okay, or what to open first, like because everything's connected. Like God's gonna delay certain your time of arrival to certain things to keep you safe, or to meet the right person just on time, and all these things in this matrix, it all matters. Like you know, everything matters. Everything you do matters with God. So definitely my connection to Him increased. Like I'd say like 1,000. It's really amazing. And kind of already talked about this, but like purging old demons and strongholds with SR. Um, you know, obviously the first couple months are the hardest, or the first couple days and weeks really are. You're gonna get like blue balls. You're gonna have the temptations to go back onto those websites and in the morning do what you normally would have done. At least in my case, and I'm 3 years now. They like I'll go weeks and months sometimes not have any temptation, not any type of lust, not any type of these issues at all. And once in a blue moon, like God will check me, and He's just making sure that you don't get too rancid out here, all right? Because everything comes with a price, everything comes with a cost. So that's been really awesome. Now here's like a little negative, like flat lines. Flat lines for me, they happen about like once a month for 3 or 4 days. And this time I get like super sensitive to the Holy Spirit, super sensitive to all my surroundings. And I really just kind of want to just be by myself. It's a good time for isolation. And I actually have like a date where it's almost like a period for me, a woman's period. Except I'm not a woman, but it's like 3 to 4 days every month on the date of every month. And like, I'm not even kidding. It's been like this for. I started to notice it about like a year and a half ago. Like I'm like, wait a minute, why on this day of this month I get like kind of crazy, like whoa, like super hypersensitive, and but yeah, that's usually my flat line. Yeah, but it's also like the flat line is followed by a breakthrough because God's like testing you. I strongly believe, and um, with the SR, you're gonna want to isolate the symptoms, guys. At least in my case, I did. Now, if you're an introvert, I'm an ambivert. I like to socialize, but I do respect and um, like my time alone at times, just to stay connected to my true self and not become 20, 30, 50, 100 different people. Because, I don't know. I think even the most extroverted people do like some time to themselves. I could be wrong, but yeah. So that's like a good thing. Your isolation will be like better. You'll be more like, in my case, connected to your soul, your spirit, the Holy Spirit, and God's kingdom. It's like isolation is just much more enjoyable, which I would do anyway. Your spiritual eyes are definitely gonna open. You're gonna get like, you're gonna be able to see spirits on people, even from like 100 feet away. You'll feel like the energy shift like 100 feet away. You can see spirits coming in and out of people, like demons. If they're demon possessed, you'll be able to see it, like literally see the like. I mean, yeah, pretty much see them. And at my 3 year mark, I know exactly what demons people have in them, like by their name: Beelzebub, Legion, Jezebel, Medusa. The list goes on. Lilia, but that's just from our obedience to God, and stuff like that. He wants us to honor Him, and that's not something to flaunt or brag about, but that is one of the rewards. Pray for your spiritual gifts to be unlocked, and that's our, and God should give it to you if you're obedient. So, I just want to finish it. I guess the caveat on that, what I just said about spiritual eyes, at Acts 19, or excuse me, Acts 9, chapter 9:18 states, immediately something like scales fell from his eyes, and he received his sight at once, and he arose and was baptized. So, yeah, spiritual eyes are gonna be open, the scales are gonna fall off. Got some people walking by, some agents, but yeah, they are. But just stay on it, guys. Even if you relapse or have like a wet dream, it's not the end of the world. But typically, you'll know when a wet dream's coming. Like, just pray against succubus or incubuses, and you should be okay. A lot of people say like wet dreams are not bad, don't overstress it. But in my case and scenario, I do believe they can be avoided, or at least not completely avoided, but guarded quite a bit. And it's not something to like celebrate, like, oh, I had a wet dream, like, oh, I feel amazing. Like, yes, you do kind of feel good after a wet dream, but in a sense of like the pressure is gone, like that edge. Like, I don't feel as much of an edge on reality, but you sure do feel like more relaxed and kind of like a king. But it's nah, I don't like the wet dreams, guys. I don't like getting attacked by succubuses. So anyhow, yeah, that's it, guys. Love you guys so much. Little champion over now. Peace.